In the last class, there was some problem, network problem was there. So that is why I could not take the class properly. Though I have taken it, but the sound was not audible to you. So let us start it. So we have said that mining is nothing but extraction of minerals from the ground surface, and a ore, an ore is a natural material with a high concentration of economically valuable minerals that can be mined for a profit. So for mining, there are two methods of mining are there. One is surface mining, the other one is underground mining. So here we have seen that for underground mining, you have to sink a vertical shaft. This is the mineral deposit or coal deposit you are going to mine. To get the coal mined from this depth, you have to sink a vertical shaft. So you have studied that in underground mining, you need two number of shafts. One is air outgoing shaft, the other one is incoming shaft, or uh, your fresh air. Fresh air will go through this shaft, downcast shaft, and foul air will come out through this the upcast shaft. Similarly, uh, if a deposit is situated in a hilly area like this, then you can have a audit mine. You can drive an audit and mine the deposit. This is audit mining. And there is another type of underground mining is there, which is called your incline mining. Incline mining. So this is the coal you are going to take. You have to drive a incline to the same and get the coal, and this is the air shaft. Okay, but we are interested for the this one, surface mining, upon cast mining. We are interested for surface mining or upon cast mining. So the mining methods are broadly classified into underground methods, open cast methods, spatial mining methods. So in the spatial mining methods, we have seen hydraulic mining, and another spatial method of mining is there, which is called your coal gasification, underground coal gasification. So these are different coal mining methods available. But our aim of this class is to know what is open cast mining. So the open cast mining is also known as open pit mining, open cut mining, surface mining, or strip mining, which we have discussed earlier, given some introduction to the subject. The coal up to economical depth will be excavated by open cast method. The overburden and the coal are excavated in a long strips of a few meters thickness. So in surface mining, what are the systems uh, you find in surface mining? Based on system of mining, surface mining is classified into continuous mining and discontinuous mining. So based on mechanization, it can be a manual mining or it can be a mechanized mining. So based on system of mining, you can call it is a continuous mining or a discontinuous mining. Based on the type of machines used, mechanization, it can be a manual mining using the manpower, or it can be a mechanized mining by using the machines. So based on method and nature of mining, the open cast mining, open pit mining, surface mining are of following types. So what is open pit mining? In the case of open pit mining, reclamation is done after the mining is completed. In the case of open pit mining, this you should remember, reclamation is completed after completion of mining. But in the case of open cast mining, reclamation is done during the mining. While you mine the minerals, simultaneously you carry out the reclamation work in the case of open cast mining. So there is difference between open pit mining and open cast mining. Open pit mining is the mining method where reclamation is carried out after the mining is completed, whereas in the case of open cast mining, reclamation is carried out simultaneously along with mining. Then you have heard that there are some quarries. Quarries are nothing but small mines. Quarries are nothing but small mines where stone is mined, crushed rock is mined, sand is mined, gravel is mined. So quarries are nothing but manual mining. Here, not much machines are used. Quarries are manual mining, small scale mining. And another method of mining is there in surface mining, which is called your strip mining. Strip mining means removing surface coal in strips up to 50-meter wide and 1 kilometer long. Distance can be mined by strip mining method. Then we have also discussed what is a placer mining, what is glory hole mining. So these are different methods in surface mining. But in the case of a mechanized open cast methods, the open cast methods use the shovel dumper combination, shovel dumper mining, shovel dumper combination with dragline mining, N-pit crushing and conveyor technology, surface miner can be used, bucket wheel excavator can be used, high wall mining can be used. So these are the different versions of open cast mining methods, mechanized open cast mining method. So what is the ideal condition for open cast mining? Where you can go for open cast mining? If the thickness of coal seam is greater than 5 meters, then you can go for surface mining, open cast mining. If the gradient is flat, which is less than 1 in 6, then you can go for open cast mining. If the strike length is more than 1 kilometer, then you can go for open cast mining. If the number of seams are less, then it is better for open cast mining with higher thickness. Number of seams with coal stone bands. There should not be any stone band in the coal deposit itself. It should be free from surface structures and features. Where the surface mining is carried out, the area should be free from surface structures and features. It should be preferably a non-forest land, because if it is a forest land, then you have to get clearance from the forest department to cut the trees, which is very difficult task. That is why if you are going for open cast mining, it should be a non-forest land. Availability of adequate place for dumping. So wherever you are going for surface mining, you need a very big dumping area where the overburden material, rock material will be dumped. So availability of adequate place for dumping should be available in the area. Lower stripping ratio. The stripping ratio should be less depending on the quality of the coal you are going to mine. So these are the advantages of open cast mining. If you are doing open cast mining, you will get these advantages. There is no problem of ventilation. As I have told, if you are going for underground mining, you have to ventilate. You have to supply fresh air to the working phases. But in the case of open cast mining, there is no need of ventilation. Fresh air is plentifully available, freely available. There is no problem of rope control and supporting system. If you are going for underground mining, you have to control the rope. Rope will fall down, and that will create problem for the miners. And there is no need of any supporting system. in open cast mining. So in open cast mining, no need of roof control, no need of supporting system is necessary. So you are saving money in open cast mining. In open cast mining, there is no problem of lighting. You can work in the daytime. You can work in the daytime. There is no need of any light necessary in open cast mining. Daylight, sun's light is available to work whole day. But if you want to work in the underground mines, during daytime also, you have to take the light, the cap lamp along with you to work inside the mine. Or you have to provide lighting system in the underground mining throughout the day and throughout the night. So this is one advantage of open cast mining. And the percentage of extraction is much higher in open cast mining. 90% mineral can be mined if you are going for open cast mining. Whereas in the case of underground mining, the percentage extraction is only 30 to 60%. Rest 40% you have to leave as peelers. You cannot take it out 100%. In open cast mining, you get higher output per man shift. OMS is high in open cast mines compared to the underground mines. And also in open cast mines, you get more productivity and more profits. More productivity and more profit is obtained from surface mines or open cast mines compared to underground mining. And you get quick returns on capital investment. Whatever money you are going to invest in the mine, you will get it back very quickly in open cast mining. Dangers and hazards are less compared to underground mining. In the last semester, I have taught you the underground hazards and rescue, whereas in open cast mining, the hazards are not much there. No, not much hazard is associated with open cast mining. No danger is associated with open cast mining because you are working on the surface. There is no risk of gas explosion. If it is an underground coal mine, you get methane explosion, coal dust explosion. But in open cast mining, this problem is not there. Large-scale mechanization is possible in open cast mining. Any big machine can be used in open cast mines. Any big machines can be used in open cast mines. Large-scale mechanization is possible in open cast mining. Cassation period is less in open cast mines. So these are the advantages you are going to get from the open cast mining methods. And these are some of the disadvantages of open cast mining method. So work will suffer during uh, weather, heavy weather, or work is affected by weather. Weather means if there is heavy rain is there, surface mines are getting flooded with water. During rainy season, you cannot work because of heavy rain. You cannot work in the surface mines. So that will affect the activities which you carry out in surface mines. Okay, and land degradation by mining is much more in surface mining compared to underground mining. Deforestation is more in open cast mining. If it is a forest land, you have to cut the trees, and there is much pollution of water, air, land. Water pollution will be there, air pollution will be there, land pollution will be there, noise and vibration will be there. So these are some of the disadvantages of open cast mining. The method is an economy. The method is an economy for working deeper depths. Cities and undersea rivers are very difficult to work. The method is uneconomic for working deeper depth. If the depth is more, you cannot go for open cast mining. If the deposit is lying below a city, you cannot go for open cast mining. If the deposit is lying below the sea or rivers, you cannot go for open cast mining. The quarried area and the overburn dump keeps present an unpleasant sight. Aesthetic beauty of the land is destroyed. In open cast mining, the land is degraded and the aesthetic beauty of the earth's surface is destroyed. So these are some of the disadvantages of open cast mining. So compared to the advantages of open cast mining, the disadvantages are very less. That is why people throughout the world now go for open cast mining. So these are the terminology used in open cast mining. This is the bench interval or bench height. This is the berm width of the berm. This is the berm width, and this is the berm slope angle. This is the slope angle, berm slope angle. This is the pit floor, bottom of the pit floor. This is the crest of the bench. This is the toe of the bench. This is the road and ramp width. Road and ramp width where trucks and dumpers will move. This is the bench face. This is the bench. This is the bench face. This is the bench face. Okay. And if you join the crest of the top bench to the toe of the lowest bench, you will get the overall angle of slope, overall pit slope angle. This is overall pit slope angle. This is your bench height. This is the bench slope angle. This angle is bench slope angle. And this side, these are the joint planes are the jointing, bedding planes. This is the footwall structure. So this side is your active pit outline and this side final pit layout. Okay, so these are the terminologies used in open cast mining. So we have discussed about stripping ratio, amount of overburden removed in mining. A unit of mineral is called your stripping ratio. If it is a manual quarrying, stripping ratio should be 1.5 is to 1. If it is a semi-mechanized quarrying, the stripping ratio should be 2 is to 1. If it is a mechanical quarrying with deeper shovel and dumper combination, then the stripping ratio should be 4 to 5.1. 4 to 5 is to 1. 4 to 5 is to 1 means to get 1 ton of mineral, you have to mine 5 ton of overburden rock materials. If you are working with drag lines, your stripping ratio can go up to 8 to 10 is to 1. To get 1 ton of mineral, you can handle 10 cubic meter of overburden material. With bucket wheel excavators, the stripping ratio can be 3 to 4 is to 1. To get 1 ton of mineral, you have to handle 4 cubic meter of overburden rock material. So this is stripping ratio. This is the open pit mine layout of the open pit mine. These are the benches, this is the bench face, and these are the ore you are going to mine. These are the craters, and this is the haulage road. These are the haulage roads through which the trucks will move. This is the bench height of the bench. This is the overburden bench, and this is the ground surface. Okay, so what are the operations you carry out in open pit mining? What are the operations you carry out in open pit mining? Like first you have to go for leveling by dozing, then you have to go for drilling, blasting, removal of the overburden, dumping, backfilling, reclamation, extraction of the coal, transportation to the coal handling plant, to the uh, the crusher plant, to the flood loading system, rapid loading system. So these are the different operations carried out in open cast mining. So this is the ray diagram of an open cast mine. This is the ray diagram of an open cast mine. So this is the surface reclamation is carried out. Topsoil is topsoil is sprayed and ground is reclaimed, and this side mining is carried out. So what are the development sequence you carry out in the open cast mine. Opening the deposit through the help of a access strength, you have to open the deposit by the help of a box cut to accommodate all the equipment to be worked inside your mine. Mine phases, which depends on the shape of the property, progress of the benches, coal production schedules, overburden excavation schedules, maximum inventory of coal in the initial years, defer overburden stripping requirements as much as possible, average stripping ratio versus natural stripping ratio. What is the income generated in the first 5 to 10 years? But not remote economics will either make or break the project. Profits for in the future have practical no impact on the project net present value. Each successive phase will be less profitable and the ultimate limit will be lost even after plowing in profits earlier. So let us discuss what are the various stage-wise operations carried out in an open cast project. So this is the surface. These are the trees. This is the forest land. This is the non-forest land. This is the surface. And this is the coal deposit. And the coal deposit is overlain by these red and blue type of material or rock, soil materials. Above the coal seam, you'll get the rocks and the soil. So you have to remove this rock and soil to get the coal lying below it. So how you carry out the mining operations phase-wise. So here, this is the deposit uh, very near to the surface. That is why you enter, you cut the deposit at this point, and these overburden material, whatever you are getting, dumping to this external dump yard. This is the external dump yard where your uh, uh, where your rock pieces are dumped here, and this is the first stage of open pit mining. Then second stage, in the second stage, this is the external overburden dump, and from this area you have already taken out the coal. Then this is the internal dump area. You are dumping the overburden over here, and you are proceeding to this side, and you are mining this coal deposit. Stage 2. Then stage 3. In the stage 3, uh, these are the uh, mining benches proceeding to this side and mining the coal. And this is these are the dumping area. The waste material is dumped here. The waste material and the uh, soil is dumped here so that it can be reclaimed. The land can be reclaimed. Okay? This green portion is showing the fertile soil, and this blue are the rocks. Okay, then you go to the fourth stage, final stage. In the final stage, in the final stage, you mine the deposit to the deeper side, and this is the reclamation you have carried out on this side. Okay, so this is the final stage of open pit mining. Okay, and after the coal is taken out, then you can uh, go for plantation. You can go for planting trees, reclamation. And the reclamation up to 45-meter below ground level. And this is the material you have reclaimed, internal dump material. And above this surface, water is there here. So this is the mine closure stage. How to close the mine. After the mining is over, you have to go for mine closure. So for open cast mining, everything is to be designed, which is called your pit design. So as per the coal mines regulation, 1957, as per regulation number 98 of Coal Mines Regulation 1957, if it is a alluvial soil mining, sides shall be sloped at 45 degrees or benched, height not more than 1.5 meter, width not less than the height of the bench. If it is a hard ground mining, sides adequately benched, sloped so as to prevent danger from fall of sides. If it is a coal deposit, sides shall be sloped at 45 degree or benched, height not more than 3 meter. Uh, Coal is comparatively a soft material compared to the hard ground iron ore deposits. However, exemption can be sought from the Inspector of Mines, Director General Mine Safety. So, while going for pit design, the overall slope of a pit will be designed which is dependent on several factors. The pit slope is dependent on several factors like geological disturbances like faults, faults, joint planes, hydrological condition of hydrological conditions of the strata, orientation of slip planes, nature of strata, nature of strata, that is your hardness, material consolidation, etc. And the depth of working, at what depth you are going to work, design of hull roads and ramps in the high wall, stratigraphy, thickness, spacing of the clay band or other weak layers. So these are the things we are going to design in open cast mining. So in general, for open cast mines up to a depth of 200 meter, overall pit slope angle is 45 degree is permitted. So this is the design of an open cast mine. Okay. And for deeper mines, flatter high wall slopes would be necessary from safety point of view. For operation of 35-ton dumpers and above, you have to go for flatter high wall slopes, flat angle. And the bench width should be 40 to 45 meter in general. Height should be generally equal to height of the boom, or in some cases up to 3 meter above the boom height. In case of backhoe, if you are operating backhoe, digging height of machine will decide the height of the bench. And the bench slope angles can go up to 70 degree, 56 degree to 70 degree. And if you are working with a dragline machine, width of the cut is 60 meter, height of the bench is maximum digging depth of the drag line. In order to even out the yearly overburden removal quantity and the economics, sometimes alternative working and non-working benches are proposed. So this is the open pit mining operation which is carried out in this phase. So this is the drag line, spoil pile material is spoiled here, and after that the ground is reclaimed. Okay, so these are the mining operations, open pit mining operations carried out in open cast mining. So the various processes of open pit mining, as we have discussed, is drilling, blasting, loading, hauling, transporting, processing, and washing. These are the various unit operations carried out in open cast mining. So drilling is done by rotary and percussive drill machines. Blasting is done by SMS, site mixed, slurry explosive, emulsion explosive, primer, non-electric detonators. Loading is carried out by shovels, drag lines. Hauling is done by front-end loaders. Transportation is by dumpers and conveyors. Processing, washing by coal washeries. So these are the different mining processes carried out in open cast mining. Different technologies which can be used in open cast mines are shovel dumper technology, dragline technology, in-pit crusher conveyor spreader technology, continuous mining technology like bucket wheel excavators, rock breaker technology, and surface miner technology. Different technology used in surface mines. And these are the different equipments, auxiliary mining equipments used in surface mine. Other common mining equipment, all the technology, like you have to use the drill machine, you have to use the dozers, graders, and compactors, but sprinklers, pumps, electrical equipment, processors, conveyors for coal and overburden removal and crossing. Okay, so these are the auxiliary mining equipment you need. So in Singareni, these are the technology they are using: drag line, shovel dumper, surface miner, in-pit crossing, conveying technology, high-wall mining, and the profits they are getting is given here. So the Singareni Collieries Company mines, these are the case studies. Different mines they are using different type of machine. This is the comparison of coal production from Singareni Collieries Company with Coal India Limited. So maintenance of open cast to underground ratio is essential for sustenance of the company. So any company you are mining the deposit, you should have some underground mines, and at the same time you should have some open cast mines. There is no budgetary support from the government. That is why the profit, your aim is to get the profit from your mining operations. And you need funds. Funds are required for operation of existing mines and to start the new mines. At present, the profit of the Singareni company is on account of open cast mines by offsetting losses from the underground mines. You get loss from the underground mines, but you get profit from the open cast mines. So that is why the net profit is more. The net profit you get is from the open cast mines only. So this is the shovel machine. These are the attachments on a basic shovel. These are the attachments on a basic shovel machine. So this is the shovel, this is the bucket of the shovel. And these are the mining with shovel dumper combination. This is the drilling carried out in the mines. After that, blasting is done. After that, the shovel is loading to the dumper, which is excavation is carried out by the excavator shovel. And this is the haulage. This is the dump truck taking the material, and dump truck unloading the material in the crossing point where the material is crossed. So what is shovel dumper technology? This is the most commonly used technology in a podcast mine. Basically, there are two variants are there. One is rope shovels are used and hydraulic shovels are also used. These hydraulic shovels are also called your backhoe. Shovel used for excavation and dumper is used for the transport of the material. Bucket capacities may vary from 0.9 cubic meter to 40 cubic meter with matching trucks, dumpers of 16 cubic meter to more than 240-ton dumpers are also there. It can be deployed for removal of varying thickness of material. The shovel dumper technology can be deployed for removal of varying thickness of material. The shovel dumper technology can be used for harder materials where blasting is required. Can be deployed for removal of steep and thin seams by the help of a hydraulic shovel. And there are some electrically driven shovels are there. Diesel operated shovels are there, which are used in shovel dumper technology mining. Therefore, the selection of the type of equipment depends on the parting wise volumes to be removed. So this is the power shovel, electric shovel. This is the bucket door, and this is the bucket sieves. This is the crowd mechanism. This is the hoist cable. This is the boom point sieves. Okay, and this is the uh, boom hoisted drum, and this is the way the power shovel works. This is the way the power shovel works. This is the bucket. So here the material will be lifted. This bucket would be filled up with the material, and it will lift the material and load the dumpers. So there are other type of shovels are there which are called rope shovels are there, whose life is large compared to hydraulic shovels. Initial capital cost is very high compared to the hydraulic shovels. They can work only on mild gradients of around 1 in 10. They are ideally suited for a less number of marchings, rope shovels. Generators are driven by main motor, and individual DC motors are provided for different operations like propelling, swinging, hoisting, and crowding movement of the rope shovel. So this is the rope shovel. Because it is called rope shovel, because there is a rope, there are ropes are there by the help of which it is getting operated. So the rope shovel is loading the dumper. This is the rope shovel and dumper mining. Okay, so this is the layout of ray diagram of a rope shovel ray diagram, how it is loading to the dumper. So there are other type of shovels are there which are called your hydraulic shovels, means by the using hydraulic force, by using the oil cylinders. They are versatile, easy to march from one place to another place. Their productivity is higher compared to the rope shovels. They can march on steep gradient also, can be deployed for removal of waste portions in the last overburden bends. They can be used for preparation of the swamps and drains. They can load and dumper placed at the same level as that of the shovel, or on a dumper placed below the shovel level. They can be used for removal of soft coal as well as strata without having blasting. Can be deployed for removal of thin coal seams. Life of the shovel is around 9 to 12 years only, and they require a mid-life overhaul. Initial capital investment is low compared to the rope shovel. The operation is through hydraulic motors. Hydraulic motor. This is the diagram, full view of a hydraulic shovel. This is the bucket. This is the bucket of the hydraulic shovel. So this hydraulic shovel is loading the material to the dumper. Hydraulic shovel loading the material to the dumper. Hydraulic shovel. This is another shovel which is called your front end loader. So this front end loader is dumping to the dumper. This is the dumper size of the dumper. After blasting the rock, the muck is loaded into the rear dumper. This is a rear dumper by the shovels. For a bench height of 12 to 14 meters, front-end rope shovels, front-end shovels, maybe rope shovels or hydraulically operated of 10 cubic meter and above is normally used. So various ranges of dumpers of different manufacturers are available. The capacity of the dumper depends upon the capacity of the loading shovel. Operating conditions of a dumper can be deployed on short ramps of 1 in 10 and hull roads of 1 in 16. Hull roads of two-way traffic are ideal for the dumper. Hull roads of two-way traffic are ideal, recommended for width for 35-ton dumper, including dozer, path, drain, etc. is 30 meters. Fewer number of cars with adequate super elevation is desirable. Adequate consolidation of our roads should be graded and water spraying is needed. Level platforms should be provided at suitable intervals. So this is a dozer. This is a dozing machine. This is the dozer. This is the dozer blade, dozing machine. So how the operation is carried out by the help of a dozer. So it is the vital equipment in open cast mining. tractor with a pusher blade attached to the front portion is called a dozer. Diesel operated with crawler chain. Sometimes tire mounted dozers are also available. The pusher blade can be raised, lowered, or tilted through small angles horizontally by rams operated by hydraulic pressure. The dozer blade is used for pushing loose material, digging the earth, soft weathered rock, for pushing scrappers, for leveling, grading, and compacting the ground, for laying hull roads, for towing dumpers, etc., for pushing boulders, trees, etc. There is different capacity of dozers ranging from 100 horsepower to 800 horsepower and normally used are 400 horsepower, which cost approximately 1.2 crore. So these are dozer. This is the front this is the pushing blade of the wheel dozer. This is the wheel dozer. So wheel dozer is nothing but tractors outfitted with dozer blades or push block used as push tractors in scrapper applications. Though these machines can be converted from wheel loaders by replacing the loader's bucket with a dozer blade. This configuration is only successful for light duty tasks. They are used for clearing and grading the land. Wheel dozers are frequently used in mining applications and for reclamation jobs. The wheel dozer's advantage over crawl dozer is their ability to move quickly. Additionally, they can travel between multiple job sites without damaging the paved roads. This is another type of machine which is called a reaper dozer. Reaper dozer. Backside there is a reaping mechanism is there. Front side it is a dozer. Backside it is a reaper. So it is a two in machine. Reaper dozer. Okay, these are the plows of a reaper plow, and this side it is dozing. This side is cutting. So reaper dozer is nothing but tractors outfitted with dozer blades or push blocks. A dozer equipped with fork-like attachment is known as reaper, can be mounted either with one or two reapers, operates like a plow to loosen moderately hard rock, can be also used to extract thin seams where the thickness is less than 1.2 meter, where blasting is not effectively done. It reaps the thin seams and the latter can be loaded by the shovel and dumper combination. There are other crane attachments for the dozer, which is known as pipe layer for transporting pumps, pipes, and laying pipes. This is another type of machine used in surface mine, which is called a motor grader. Motor grader. This is the ray diagram of the motor grader. So, what is a motor grader? Tractors outfitted with dozer blades or push blocks are called your motor grader. This is a machine used for leveling the road surface by smoothing out the ups and downs and for casting aside the boulders on the road. It is always pneumatic tire operated with rear wheels drive. The grading blade is attached to a circle that is hung from the overhead frame and pulled by a drawbar fastened to the front of the frame. The blade is usually 3 to 4 meter long, having replaceable edges on the sides and the bottom. The approximate cost of a medium-sized motor grader will be rupees 60 lakhs. The cost of the machine is 60 lakhs. This is essential equipment in open cast mining for continuous maintenance of the hull roads. There is another machine used in surface mines which is called the scraper. This is the scraper machine. The scraper is used for excavation from transport equipment suitable for soft material. So this scraper mining is carried out in bauxite mining in Nalco. Generally used for topsoil removal, diesel operated with pneumatic tire wheels are there. These are the wheels and a bowl fitted with a cutting blade at the bottom. This is the operation of a scraper. A scraper is pushed forward by a dozer. Its blade cuts a thin slice of a earth, usually between 100 millimeter to 250 millimeter thick, over a distance of nearly 30 meters. The earth is automatically collected in the bowl located at the center of the machine. The bowl capacity ranges from 5 cubic meter to 20 cubic meter and takes nearly up to 1 minute for loading. When the scraper is fully loaded, its bottom opening is closed through a table operated by the operator. At the dumping yard, as the scraper moves, the bottom opening of bowl is opened and the contents of earth are unloaded in the layer 150 millimeter to 50 millimeter thick over a distance of 30 to 50 meters. There is another machine used in open cast mines which is called a front end loader. It can load to the dumper. Wheel loader, front end loader, also known as payloader or front end loader, for loading dumper or teaming trucks for the transport purpose. So this is the front end loader. So what is the function of the front end loader? These loaders are a popular addition to tractors from 50 to 200 horsepower. A loader, also known as bucket loader, front end loader, payloader, scope loader, shovel loader, skip loader, wheel loader is a type of tractor, usually wheeled, sometimes on tracks, that has a front-mounted square wide bucket connected to the end of two booms. Scoop up loose material from the ground, such as dirt, sand, or gravel, and move it from one place to another without pushing the material across. A loader is commonly used to move a stockpiled material from ground level and deposit it into an awaiting dump truck or into an open trench excavation. The loader assembly may be a removable attachment or permanently mounted. Often the bucket can be replaced with other devices or tools. For example, many can mount forks to lift heavy pallets or shipping containers, and a hydraulically opening clamshell bucket allows a loader to act as a light dozer or scraper. So this is all about the front end loader. So today we have discussed about the various mining methods used in surface mines, the various technology used in surface mines, like here shovel dumper mining, dragline mining, bucket wheel excavator mining, and besides that, the different type of auxiliary equipments used in surface mines, like your dozers, front-end loaders, your backhoes, other things we have discussed today. All these equipments which are used in open cast mines are called your heavy earth moving machinery. HEMM, heavy earth moving machinery. So these machines are used for various purposes in the open cast mines. So for the drilling purpose, you have to use the drill machine. The drill machines are of two types, rotary drilling, percussive drilling, or you can use a combination of rotary percussive drilling. And for the blasting purpose, you have to use different type of explosives, site mixed slurry explosives, emulsion explosives, and other type of explosives which are available in the market can be used for the blasting purpose. So after drilling, after blasting, the material is to be loaded. So the loading operation is carried out by the shovels. The shovels are of different types. Rope shovels, electric shovels are there, rope shovels are there, and hydraulic shovels are there, backhoes are there. So these are the loading machines. The drag line uh, can be used for the overcasting purpose. So drag line is not a loading machine. It is a overcasting machine. So um, drilling, blasting, loading is done by the shovels. Then uh, 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 then transportation. Transportation is carried out by the dumpers or by the conveyors. Different sizes of dumpers are there, and the capacity of the dumpers are as high as 240-ton dumpers are there, 35-ton dumpers are there, small dumpers are there. Okay, so the shovel will load the material to the dumper. In the case of a shovel dumper technology, the shovel will load the material to the dumper. So if you are selecting a dumper of very big capacity, you have to select a shovel of equivalent capacity. Then only they will match each other. So you have to calculate the match factor between the shovel and dumper in the mathematical classes in the future. And transportation is done, then you're crossing. Uh, the material is crossed to a required size. Okay, crossing is done, conveying is done, repeat crossing and conveying. And if you want to avoid drilling and blasting, then you have to go for blastless mining by using the reapers, by using the reaper dozer combination. So no need of drilling and blasting. Reaper will reap the material and you have to doze it by the help of a dozer. Okay. And for leveling purpose, road graders, water graders are used in surface mines. So these are the different type of equipment used in surface mining. So today's class is uh, this much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
thank
sir.
you. Okay, thank. We'll have the class next Thursday.